Okay, take two. Let's see if there's sound this time. We'll just wait for everybody to jump on and see if we have success. So come on, come over, come speak to me. Okay, hi. Can you guys hear me now? Can hear you back. Yes, awesome. Thank you. Good God knows what happened then. Hang on. Now I can hear sound everywhere else now. Hang on a minute. Let me just turn all that off. Okay, interesting. I just like to make a grand entrance, hey, just to make sure you're all here. So, welcome. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining me. Let me know where you are watching from, where you are located in the world. So, that's why I say good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. It's just gone 8 p.m. We haven't even hit Mercury retrograde yet. I don't think it's Mercury retrograde. Hang on. No. It's coming up though. I know it's coming up. So we'll just wait for Jules to jump back on. There's a number of you on here. So if you're new, I do ask that you like and share the live feed. Make sure you like and follow my page while you're at it as well. Newbies or regulars, you know what the drill is. Like, share, let me know that you've done that in the comments section there, along with your comments and or questions. The phone readings seem to be a bit of a hit, which is great. So if you would like me to do some phone readings, random phone readings this evening, hit me up with your phone number. I will pop it here. Please do not put your phone number in the comments section there. I've just put my phone number on the bottom of the screen there, 0411320693. Please text your phone number to there. If you put it up on the screen here, you are opening yourself up to scammers and trolls to be contacting you. And I do not want to see that happening. So keep it private, send the number straight through to my phone. I do pick numbers at random. And again, I ask if I have given you a phone reading in the last couple of weeks or a reading, I ask that you just be a little bit mindful that there's others as well. So please don't send me your number. It's no double dipping. I call it double dipping. So no double dipping. Okay. So Julie's just hopped on as well. So all the comments you see coming from the Psychic Pinup is from Julie, who is help moderating my page this evening from those pesky trolls. And so again, usual drill. If we do get any on here this evening, please just ignore them. We will take care of it from our end. Just ignore them like you can't even see them, and then we'll sort them out. Questions, obviously, I am unable to answer legal or medical questions on Facebook. I'm sorry. And I do ask for direct questions as well, just so I can get through as many of you as possible this evening. Bear in mind that these readings are just very snippets. It's I give you little bits and pieces. If you are after a full reading from me, I am available for private readings. The link to book in is going across the screen there, the psychicpinup.setmore.com, and you'll be able to see my availabilities. I understand I've got 2 appointments left for this week for Port Kembla or a Zoom reading. I will be in Goulburn on Friday. I think I've got 1 or 2 appointments left for that, and then it will push us into next week. And today's a very powerful day. It's the 8/8. That's Lionsgate. Lionsgate. So there's a lot of energy today, and I don't know about you guys, but my dreams have been out of this world the last week. It's just off the Richter scale. The dreams that I have, the premonitions that I'm getting, 8/8. It's the strongest today. Funnily enough, and I never talk about this, but we are now going into my birthday. Okay, so it's my birthday coming tomorrow. It's so it's all sort of like it's all mishmash for me, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it this year. So who else? Who have we got on here? Hello, everybody. So Gresh, you're another Leo too, are you, darling? That's wonderful, wonderful. Now I've got. I'm just going to stick my sneaky little dates up here as we speak. So that's what's going on for this month for me in August, apart from private readings and at Port Kembla and Zoom readings. So Goulburn on Friday. Next weekend I'll be at Bathurst on Saturday for the Whispers from Spirit stage show at Bathurst Panthers. So I will be appearing alongside the Divine Channeler, Elizabeth Bratcher and Donna Young, and tickets are on sale, I understand. The following day, I will be at the Living Wellness Expo, again at Bathurst Panthers, doing private readings. And the following week, I'm doing the Priscilla run. Those who have not been on here for the last couple of weeks, so I'm doing the big long drive out to Broken Hill. So for the Outback Spiritual Festival that's going on the 26th and 27th of August, which is going to be fun. So definitely a trip out to the desert for me. I'm really, really looking forward to that. The Priscilla run. Got to get my outfits ready. Very excited about that. So again, so my phone is now open. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't hear them coming in. I've got a whole heap of them. I'm thinking, I don't hear the phone buzzing or anything, but they're coming in. Oh, yes. Sorry. I thought no one loved me there for a minute. I've got a whole heap of them. Okay. Also, I'm going to be a little bit sneaky. Julie, who, as you all know, is my moderator, and many of you know that she also runs the Psychic Hub, which is 2 doors up from my shop in Port Kembla, which is a cafe. And they had their high tea on Saturday, which was a success. But they also got a little mini platform. They've got a platform evening on Friday nights. So, sorry, Jules, I'm giving it a plug for you. Friday night, they've got their little show on. I'm not saying little. They've actually got their show, their platform show on at the Psychic Cafe. And sorry, Manny, if you're watching, I'm sorry, your head's cut off with my logo, mate. Sorry. So Manny is reading. He's the white medium. And then we've got Sharon and Jules. So the three of them will be doing readings there. And there are tickets available. And I may or may not be there. I may be. I may not be. I may put in a guest appearance. I may not. Who knows? You need to turn up to find out. Sorry, Jules. Just had to stick that sneaky little one in there for you. I'm so naughty. All right. Who have we got on here? Let's have a look. Hello. So Sharon Gayleen. Hello. Michelle Amanda. Jess. Hello. Sharon. Just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Dana, hello. Who else have we got on here? Scott, all my regulars. Daisha, hello. Goulburn, see, I'll be out there on Friday. Melissa, I haven't seen you on here for a while, my love, from memory, unless you're lurking in the background. Jess, hello. Megan. Okay. Dakota. Ginny, Gresh. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. It's not, on purpose. I'm just quickly skimming through here. Mel Bone, hello. Chanel, I think I've said hello to, have I? Who else have we got? Scott, that's one of your team that's shouting at you. Random psychic question. I'm asleep waiting for my alarm, but I get a loud Scott in my head. That's your team. If you're laying there, this is the thing. when you are in that state of not asleep but sort of asleep and about to go to sleep, or just that dozing stage, that's when you're most susceptible to be receiving a lot of uh, messages from spirit, or contact information from spirit. And I can tell you now, that is either one of your guides or your loved one reaching out to you. It's happened to me so many times in the last week. That's why I said we're really heightened at the moment. So if you can see my eyes, I feel like I haven't really slept. I have slept, but I haven't slept. It's like I'm deep sleeping, and I get up and I go for a little wander around the world during my sleep. Okay, Gina, hello. Larissa, hello. Scott from New Zealand. Karen, hello. Lorraine, Sarah, Cherie, Maud, hello. Katerina, hello. Let's have a look here. Okay. So, as if you've just popped on, welcome back. If you haven't been on for a while, I am doing random phone readings this evening, and I have put my phone number down the bottom there, 0411320693. If you would like a reading from me, text your number through to that number. Don't put it up on the screen here. And I am picking numbers at random. I can't even talk, at random this evening. Now, bear in mind also, I am broadcasting to multiple platforms this evening, the Psychic Pinup being the main one. So if you are in a channel, and it looks, including YouTube as well, and you think that there's only a couple of you in there and I'm ignoring you, not the case. So I would encourage you all to go on over to the Psychic Pinup and watch it from there, and make sure that you follow, like the page at the same time while you are there. Now, let me just answer a couple of these questions. And I do ask for direct questions, please. And just bear in mind, just snippets. We are in a public forum, and I'm mindful of information that we do give out, as well as anybody could be watching this. Okay, where are we? Oh, Galen, see, you're another one. I had a weird occurrence when not quite asleep. I don't visualize, but just for a few seconds, it was like 100 images coming flying towards me. That's all. That's all clairvoyance, lovely. Okay, were they faces? I feel like it was a whole heap of other things, like places, dates, times, memories, all of that. It wasn't just faces, was it? So that's clairvoyance. What I would encourage you to do, Galen, I think I've already spoken to you about this, is just start writing all this down. And train your clairvoyance up. And you do that when you wake up in the morning, and write out your dream, if you can remember it before you even do anything else, or sit there with a cup of coffee and actually write it out in detail, or as much of it as you can remember. And that does, or it did help me to train me clairvoyantly, to replay it over in my mind, so you're seeing it in your mind's eye. Larissa, how do you know if you are making the right decision? Okay. And how do you tune into your guides? Okay. Um, that's a couple of questions there, but look, everybody does works differently, Larissa. Tuning into your guides. I mean, like, I see, I've been doing this for a number of years now, so I'm switched on like that. I tune into them straight away. So, but for if you're just starting off, or just feeling the waters with this, what I would encourage you to do is to sit in the power. I call it in the power, and sit in silence. And it's like a little bit of a meditation where you clear your mind of any noise that's going on. In other words, just try to rid of thoughts that are running through your head. And what I would do is ask your team to step forward and ask them to give you a little calling card, or what does it feel like when they are near you. Okay. Now, when I first started doing this, I used to get the shivers, like, like it feels like that saying when somebody's just walked over my grave, when you get the shiver all over. And that's what they used to do with me when I first started. But over time, I know that they're there, so they've pulled back and they've stopped doing that for me. Now, you're also asking, how do you know if you're making the right decision? Again, you will feel it in your body. So if something feels off in your body and you think, you'll know. More often than not, we have that instinct, that gut instinct of what is right and what is wrong. And sometimes our head kicks in, and that's what we call our ego, will kick in and start thinking it through. And then our head will override what's the feelings that we've got in our body. Okay, so that's why I always say go with your first gut instinct without thinking. It'll either feel right or it won't. Okay, and again, it comes with practice. Okay, who else have we got here? Where are we? Shani, you're saying ears ringing. Yeah, that could be another sign for you. You need to actually specifically ask your team to show you. Okay, so I mean, my ears are always ringing because I'm clairaudient, and more often than not, I actually get a suction. I feel like that when they are coming in, and when I am going to be using my clairaudience that day. It changes every day for me what I use when I do readings. Okay. Karen Hall, really exhausted with my business, wondering what do you see lies ahead? I'm actually seeing a little bit of R&R for you, Karen, and I don't feel like you are giving the business away. I just feel like you're going to pull back, and I do see that it's going to go in a bit of a different direction. But I feel like it's going to go hand in hand with the R&R. I feel like it's necessary for you to pull back in order to get the downloads. What I mean, the ideas from these guys, to move forward and take it in a bit of a different direction. I put a post up on over the weekend. It went along the line something like, sometimes not doing anything is more productive than doing something. So I just want you to think about that. But I don't see you giving it up. I just see you pulling back, reevaluating, reassessing, taking it in a different direction. Okay. Okay, Tony, where are you from in NZ watching from? And I prefer direct questions, lovely. Generals, you're just going to get a general from me, from what they want. And I know from experience, everybody always has questions. Yeah, so you saw that post. Yep. And do you know why I put that up? Because I work so hard. I work back to back with readings day in, day out, week on end. And basically Mondays are my days off. And that's when I do the housework, I do my admin, and basically I get ready again to repeat the same process again. So my one day off really is behind the scenes work. And I actually took this weekend off. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I had 3 days off. And again, I've felt compelled, I've got to do work, and I'm behind the scenes doing work. And then I thought, no, I actually forced myself. I have a big ass TV over there that I never watch. And I actually put myself on the lounge and I forced myself to watch movies. And that's when I thought, that is right. Sometimes not doing anything is more productive than doing something. And that was the philosophy I took. And that's why I thought of that and I put it up. And that was my message from my guys to you guys. Okay, where are we? Michelle Kennedy, I do see a move, but I think it's not as soon as what you're hoping. I'm picking up next year. I want to say next week, but no, I'm picking up next year for you. Lovely. Okay, I might do a phone call. How many numbers have I got? Oh my goodness. Okay. Who else have we got here? Now, please, if you have had readings with me in the last couple of weeks, please don't send your number through. Now, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I'm going to ring this number. And hang on. I'm so hopeless when it comes to technology. Okay.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you?
Who am I speaking with?
Megan.
Oh, not Megan. Megan.
Yes.
Oh
Megan.
my God. You can't make this stuff up. Serious?
Yes.
How are you, love?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my goodness.
You missed me?
I have missed you. Everybody who's watching, this is my dear friend Megan from Young. But where are you at the moment?
Western Australia.
Western Australia. That she's taken herself off on a big camping trip, and we haven't seen her for months. So, and you want a reading? How could you possibly want a reading? Isn't life good?
Life is very good, but it's also very different and unsettled. It's all very different to what you're used to. We're just programmed with routine, and so to have no routine and just fly by the seat of your pants, it's I don't know. It's good.
Okay.
It's certainly good.
All right. So, how can I help you this evening? You are live. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
The whole world is listening.
I guess just guess wondering what comes up after we finish traveling because we've upended everything. So,
mate, you're going to be so restless when you get back. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the thing. What they're showing me here, you're going to come back and you're going to feel like a caged animal when you get back. All right. But the thing is, I see this as a beautiful thing for you because I feel like that this is giving you a whole new lease on life. And I think that you'll come back a completely different woman. Okay. I do see a business for you. I do see it. And have I not said that to you before?
Quite a few times.
Yep. And you've just got to actually wait for that download and that trust to kick in, lovely. And have you done like the whole Priscilla walk, you know? Because I'm seeing
No.
I'm just I'm being a little bit silly. They're being a little bit naughty with me tonight because I'm just seeing you off going to the Priscilla walk with your lame, and I'm off going and I'm going to go and do some channeling, and then I just. But I do see you will come back with an idea. Okay, so don't stress too much about it. Okay, at the moment I see where you are at Happy Families. Yep. Okay, and that's where you need to be right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am trying to ground myself and be in the present moment, because obviously we've given up a lot of everything to be here, and we've only got the here and now. We don't know what's going to happen later, so I'm just focusing on what we got now, and then the rest will fall into place later. I'm hoping.
Exactly, and that's what I always say to people: trust.
Yes.
You know, the universe does have your back.
Yes.
You know that.
It does.
And think of all these beautiful memories and experiences that you're creating with the family as well.
Yeah, I know, it's actually crazy.
Go
I do
figure.
get FOMO when you come to Young and I'm not there though, but you know that.
Well, we will definitely catch up when you get back. But I'm telling you, lovely, are you doing a lot of writing and journaling?
A lot, yes.
Beautiful. Okay, because you are going to get that aha moment, and you will come back with a business plan or something like that. There's plans there. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I just keep trusting and waiting, and I don't want to be impatient. I just keep trusting and waiting and see what happens.
Seriously, lovely, I can't believe I rung you.
That's hilarious. That means you miss me.
I miss you, lovely. All right, I'm going to go because there's other people watching, but I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Okay,
bye. Oh, go figure. Go figure. You just can't make this up the way spirit works. Okay. Evening, Tammy Wildheart. So anybody who is up far north Queensland, is that how far you are? Is that what you're classified as, up near Rockhampton, Mount Morgan? She is a brilliant sound healer, and she operates out of her studio there at Mount Morgan, and she's connected in with Rockhampton as well. I think I've not been there. It's just fly by the seat of my pants with that one. Okay, who else have we got? So that was Megan from Young, by the way. Anybody who's on Young here, Megan's just reporting in via my channel. Okay, Jessica Racco, we got a birthday. Is that right? There's a birthday around that I feel like I need to be wishing happy birthday for, or I need to acknowledge one of your daughters. Is that right? With this, your brother was quite young too, I believe, and I believe that this was sudden passing as well. Is that right? Okay. Okay, who else have we got on here? So those who, sorry, she's corrected me, Central Queensland. So sorry. I don't get up there much. Now, those who've just jumped on, I do ask if you like and share my live feed, and also if you make sure you go and like my page as well. Thank you. Yeah. So we've got a birthday on the 4th, because I felt like I needed to say happy birthday around somebody's birthday, acknowledge, and that's what is coming through to wish happy birthday with that. So that was the 4th. So yeah, a couple of days ago. So happy birthday, sweetheart. Okay, who else have we got here? Eight. She turned 8 yesterday. See, 8's very significant at the moment. 8 yesterday. We're 8 today, Lionsgate. It's a very, very powerful time of the year, very energetically. So how's her sleep going at the moment? Is she a little bit all over the place, darling? Okay. Okay. Now, Anandi, I know that you contacted me privately from South Africa today. You asked, do you see something about moving to Australia for us from South Africa? Sorry, my eyesight's getting bad. Okay. Now, this is the thing. I feel like there's been an opportunity too, and it fell through, but there's another one coming, if that makes sense. I just feel like it's not just the one thing. I feel like there's other things in play here, and there's been disappointments. That's the best way I can describe that. And I do see, I'm getting the number, okay, I'm about to say, I'm getting a number 8. 8's very powerful. But with you, I'm just asking for some time frames here. Not 8 weeks. I'm feeling possibly 8 months. You'll have a better idea with this. Could be 8 weeks, but I'm not feeling it. I'm going to say about 8 months with this. And then I see there's more of an idea. I do see that there is a move overseas. So possibly that is what they're showing me. Is there another country that you are thinking of as well? Because I feel like there was another thing couple of things in the mix here. I didn't know whether it was opportunities or countries. I feel like it could be another country that you are looking at as well. But I am seeing 8 months. I feel like March, hang on, September, October, November, December, January, February, March is 7th month. Yeah, so I feel like around about then, but they're saying that there needs to be a more planning. It's nothing set in concrete yet. Okay, but that's what they're showing me there for you just very, very quickly. Okay. Okay. Just bear in mind, guys, I do not answer medical and legal on Facebook. I'm unable to do that. I'm sorry. And that includes anything to do with pregnancies as well. That all comes under medical. Okay, Ginny, again, if you've just jumped on, you've been having weird dreams and I wake up in a panic and feel anxious and weird. Okay, again, we're in this this time of the year, there's a lot of energy flying around. We're going through Lionsgate and today is the day. So Google it, Lionsgate. It's and it'll settle, I think, up until the 12th of, I think the 12th. Julie, is it the 12th or the 14th of August? It's one of those days that it's open to, but there's nothing to be anxious about. It's just all these energy shifts going on. Okay. What are you saying there, Tam? So, you know what? Before I'm sitting here talking, nobody could hear me. I was saying I'm really, really enjoying these Tuesday night lives. It's like everybody's coming together, a little collective, a little family thing happening. It's getting quite nice. What were you saying, Jules? Tam? Someone aiming negativity at you, causing conflict. Can you see why? Totally, jealousy. Okay, it's a psychic attack, I'm seeing, and it's just a reflection of them. It's nothing that you've done. It's just because there's a lot of happiness around you, a lot of positivity, and I'm just seeing it's all being coming about because of jealousy. That's all it is. Okay, so all you need to do, lovely, is just light and love and just send love back. It's all about love. Do not send any negativity back to them whatsoever. It's all about sending back love and healing to these people because they are just projecting their feelings. It's all about them, okay? It's got nothing to do with you. Okay. You're welcome, Anandi. I hope that helps you. And who else have we got on here? Yep, you're welcome, Jenny. I hope that's helped you as well. So Sam, what's this? Would love to book a reading with... Is that a typo? What's that? If you want to book a private reading, it's going across the bottom of the screen there, my details. All you need to do is go onto the psychicpinup.setmore.com. It'll give you my next availability and you can book yourself in from there. Now, Melissa McGovern, hello. How are you, darling? I have not seen you around for a while. I hope things are well with you. Okay. Did we have somebody move in? I feel like I need to be talking about somebody moving in with this. And are they connected with your work as well? Because I feel like I need to be talking about work and relationships and work as well. If you can just quickly let me know that and without any too much delay. But I'm also being shown that there's a few little disappointments here as well. So am I correct? It's not going according to plan. Okay, it's either not happening as quickly as what you're hoping or that things are not shaping up the way that you are hoping, if that makes sense. So I'm just being shown here, just waiting for you to get back to me, lovely. I'm going to say I feel like this, I don't have a filter. There's something to do with something emotional detachment as well. Who's got the emotional detachment? Okay, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like there's something to do with no communication or something. I just feel like something's missing, like a communication here. So is that you or is that them? If you can let me know, please. But I do see that there will be discussions and you're wanting it to go to the next phase. Is that right? Or it's not happening quickly enough? So what are you saying? Yes, moved in and did work with him also. Okay, thank you. So so that could possibly be the emotional disconnect that I'm picking up with that. There are going to be changes there. And again, I'm loving the number 8. They're loving 8 today. They say 8 weeks. 8 weeks, they're saying there'll be changes, shift in energy there in 8 weeks. I'm seeing a little bit more of communication going on there in about 8 weeks. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Right, okay. Shall I do another phone call? Oh. Okay, guys, you don't need to send me questions through. Just send the phone number. All right, let's try this number. I don't even know. Now, just to let you all know, these are totally random. I don't know who I'm ringing.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. Who am I speaking to?
Melissa Shaw.
Melissa Shaw. How are you, darling?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. So you do know that you are live, and I do know that you've sent your number through to me for a reading. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you do understand that the world can hear you.
Yeah. Hi.
And so, would you like a reading?
Sorry?
Would you like a reading after all that?
Yeah, please.
So, how can I help you this evening?
I don't really have anything specific.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, so
Hit me up with it. What do you want to know? Because you just don't give me your phone number and you say, I don't know.
Maybe about work.
Okay. Right now, they're showing me, do you work with, okay, this is the only way. What I'm going to say to you, I'm just going to ask you, what are you doing for work now? Because there are changes I do see coming, but not till next year.
Oh, okay. I work at a high school as an Aboriginal officer.
As an officer, right? Okay. This is the thing also. I have to, again, I don't know how the education system works and how it all works, but I have to talk about the possibility of somebody approaching you, and the best way I can describe this is something to do around like a partnership, but not a partnership, because am I correct that you work with government? Yeah. Okay. So it's working with somebody else, whether it's a new role that is being thought of, but I see them approaching you where you are working either hand in hand with somebody else or another. What do I say? Department. That's the best way I can describe it. With that, and do some sort of developing with that. So it's working, liaising, and working hand in hand with another department, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I do see that will be coming for you next year, or there'll be discussions about that next year. But we all know governments don't work in a hurry, and so there'll be meetings about meetings.
Yes,
if you get my drift with that. But with that, I do see that there is a pay rise. I do see more money coming in with that. Now, the thing is, I feel like when that does happen, you will be a little bit iffy as to whether you think that you could handle that. I'm here to tell you that yes, okay, to take that leap. Okay. And this is what I always say to people: when opportunities present themselves, they wouldn't present themselves if your team or the universe didn't think that you could handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just have to keep reminding yourself that. Okay, but that's what I said. It's coming for you next year. Okay, and I also have to highlight March around this as well. Okay, so I feel like it will be start of new school year.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you, lovely.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, thank you. Who else have we got on here? Trina, sweetheart, take your phone number off there. You are opening yourself up to having scammers and trolls contact you with your number, sweetheart. That's why I say send it through to my number, which is on the screen there, darling. You don't need to put names, numbers, guys. You don't need to put questions in. Just send your number through. Okay. Okay, Tony, is it Coppins? Is that how you pronounce it? You doing healing work, darling? They're showing me admin, but they're also showing me healing work. And if you're not doing healing work, I feel like that is something that you need to be exploring. Okay. Sweetheart, have you also got issues, chest, respiratory as well? Or there's somebody around you that is coming through. There's somebody coming through that had respiratory problems. Possibly that's what happened. That's what they passed off. Okay, they've backed off on me now, but I'm here. I can't even talk. Can't talk. That's them coming through for you. Okay, it's a male that I've got coming for you, darling. So I hope you can place that. And this is why I don't like doing mediumship on these shows, because it's very the lag here can be quite long at stages. So you're being told that yes, I do. Hang on. It's all. What did I just say? I've been told that. That's about the healing, and yes, I do. What's that? Admin, is it? Okay, because I'm being shown admin and I'm being shown healing. And so if it's the admin that you're doing with your work, great. Yes, I say yes. But I'm also here to tell you that you need to do healing as well. Now, the gentleman that I've got coming through, because as I was saying that, he was really pressing down on me to get that message out to you. So I have to acknowledge this gentleman that's coming through, and he's. I feel like you're quite close with him, and I'm assuming it's dad or grandfather. It's along that bloodline there that I have to acknowledge for you, and I do see that there will be changes. Okay, I'm also acknowledging September around this person. So we've either got a birthday coming up around then, or this September was quite significant with this gentleman as well. Also issues with his head as well. I feel like something to do around his head. If you can just let me know that. But it's time to make some changes. Great what you do, but there will be changes with you next year for the better. I can tell you that, darling. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. All right, who else have we got here? Whereabouts in NZ are you, please, lovely? Because I'm coming over there in October. Okay. Good evening, Ben Pearson. Haven't seen you on here for a while. Okay. Next, see, he's doing this. Does that mean anything to you? Hamilton, I love Hamilton. I quite attached to down the road there at Matter as well. Okay. I'll do another phone reading. Okay. I'm going to have to get my glasses out soon. Where are we? Nearly rang you again, Megan, by accident. Let's try this number.
Hello.
That's a very hesitant hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
It wasn't. I was very excited.
Yeah.
My friend.
Who am I speaking with?
It's Gresh.
Gresh. Ah, Gresh.
Yes.
Hello. Because I keep seeing Gresh pop up here. Hello. How are you, darling?
I'm good.
Have we
How
actually?
are you?
Yeah, good. Have we actually spoken before? Or I've just done readings online.
I've met you. Yeah, I've met you once, but that was like 2 years.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Yep.
When one of my sister-in-law had her birthday there, and we had all reading.
Oh,
and then
okay.
You actually read about my mom's. My mom was trying to come through, and then you gave me a rose quartz.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all very, very vague for me. I vaguely, because you would have done it at the high tea and at the cafe, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, we have sent your number through, so you obviously would like a reading. And
Yep.
so, my love, you do understand you are live and the world can hear you.
Yeah.
So,
Hi, everybody.
So everybody say hello to Gresh. So how can I help you today, lovely, or this evening?
Yeah. I've actually got two specific questions. One is regarding a job that I'm applying for.
Yeah.
And I've been really wanting to get this job. So
Yes.
anything relating to that.
Yes. And how many interviews? Has it been the 2 interviews so far?
Not yet. I've just
Okay.
recently applied because it was open. So
Right, yeah. I'm writing down 2. Number 2. So, me, usually they're like time frames for me, but I feel like in this case there will be 2 interviews for this. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm being shown there's a panel here. I see there's a male and there's a female here.
Oh, okay.
So that there will be the interviewers, I'd say, and you the interviewee. And now this is what industry is it in?
It's government. It's in the government.
Government. Okay, so that makes sense to me when I see the panel there. Thank you. And I always joke about we always have meetings about meetings. So that's why I see it's going to be like meetings about meetings with this. And it's going to take longer than what you expect to hear back. And again, I don't know how governments work. I just know that they're really slow. I've never worked in government. So all I know is everything's on a go slow. Snail. They're showing me a snail. With that, there's a couple of other people up against you as well with that. Is this an internal one?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I just feel like there's something internal with this as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so whether somebody's applying internally as well, I have to bring that up. But I do see that there will be a contract. They're showing me a contract as well, and that usually indicates to me that that's the official signing off with that. Okay, but they're not giving me a time frame. I'm just hearing delay with this, and I feel like there will be a couple of rounds of, if that makes sense, to go in. And does that make sense?
That's all right. I'm patient. Delayed gratification. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm also hearing October as well.
Okay.
With that, I mean, we're in August now, so
Not that far.
if you had have asked me last week, I thought, God, October's so far. But when you think about it, no, it's not. It's only 2 months away, and I did say 2. So and what's your other question, lovely?
Just anything about my relationship at the moment.
Okay, not moving anywhere.
Oh.
Is that right? I've just got like hanging around. That's what I'm just hanging around. I just feel like I'm waiting for something. Okay, but I do see movement around that. Again, they're saying, just give it to me in weeks and months. They go from months to weeks, these guys. Now I'm up to weeks again. So October, there's movement there. Are you planning on going overseas or travel?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Is that in October?
It's actually next week.
When's that?
next week.
Yeah, because they're just talking about the overseas travel. It's overseas, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and who are you going with?
I'm going by myself, but
Beautiful.
I'm visiting someone in New Zealand, actually.
Okay, all right, thank you. So that's why I feel like the overseas is connected to the relationship. And that's why I feel like at the moment nothing's happening until you go overseas. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So 8, they're saying 8. So that's 8 days. When are you going?
Yep, in 8 days as
Oh,
well.
can't make this up.
I know.
So yeah, nothing's going to happen till that.
Until I go. Yeah.
So you understand that?
Yep.
All right, I'll leave that there. Hope that helps you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Linda,
okay. See ya.
and happy birthday for tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So, you said your birthday too, didn't you?
Yeah,
When's
21st of the 8th.
Oh, you're a Virgo, aren't you? Or you're on the cusp?
Leo. I'm still a Leo.
Oh, okay. You're right on the cusp, though, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you have an awesome time in NZ.
Thank you.
And catch up with us when you get back, or tune in when you're over there.
Yeah.
Okay. See you later.
I will. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
God, it's funny how spirit works. They it's when I do readings, sometimes you get information clear, other times it's like little bits of jigsaw puzzles, and you have to work off all your clairs. I see things clairvoyantly. I hear, I see, I smell, and it's like I've got to quickly piece it all together as to what they were talking about. Like in that case about the relationship, I was just seeing like standstill, nothing, and then they all of a sudden said overseas. I'm like, okay, all right, and that made sense. So she's going overseas, and nothing's happening until she goes overseas. It's how each reading is different. Put it that way. Okay, you're welcome, lovely. Hope that's helped you. Yes, they are. Spirit is quite funny, and they give you things the way they want you to see. It's just put it this way. No 2 days are ever the same for me. No 2 readings are ever the same either. And when I do a private reading with somebody, you never know what's going to happen ever. And I can't control a reading. Spirit controls the reading. I'm just the messenger, and I have to go with what they want me to pass on to my sitter. It's and sometimes it's not what they want to hear, but it's what Spirit's wanting to pass on. Okay, who else have we got here? I've got a lot of questions flying. So, what you can't do readings like myself. It all comes with practice. Honestly, Sam, it comes down to trusting the information that you get. Okay, and it's like I've now, if I see here, I'll just say things, and it's not for me to understand. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. But I trust what Spirit gives me, and it comes down to experience, and it comes down to training. Now, who else have we got on here? Excuse me. Sorry, I've got Aurora. So, have I read for you before, lovely? Aurora? Have a reading regarding your work situation. I feel like stuck in mud. I feel like I'm stuck in mud, and I'm feeling like, okay, just got a knot in my stomach then with that. Aurora. Who's the sneaky person around you, lovely? Okay, the situation. There's a situation I'm hearing. So it's either somebody is, when you get these, and I'm not saying you work in an office, but when you get the office gossip or the person that likes to stir the pot, and that's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling like you're not wanting to be where you are. I'm picking up the word dissatisfaction. I'm feeling like I'm stuck in the mud here. And I'm telling you that there's going to be changes that's coming there for you as well. Now, I have to say there is going to be an opportunity for you around, I have to say, you will hear further learning and opportunity. So it could possibly be another role coming for you that does involve some form of further learning that goes with it. Okay, I feel like you have a lot more in you to give, and I feel like you are not working to your potential, and I feel like you are being held back, if that makes sense. Okay, that's what I'm feeling around you. So if you can let me know that. I am scrolling work colleagues, so you understand that I'm picking up. I just heard the word spite then as well. I went to say sneaky, but they're saying spiteful. Okay, stirring the pot. Okay, there will be changes there, but it'll be you moving. It's like the misery guts. I'm going to use the word misery guts with that. And you are a wasted talent. So what, you've been there for 26 years. Okay, time for a change, lovely. All right, everything you have learnt here, sponge is going to be used elsewhere. All right, wasted talent is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I hope that helps you. So you've applied for other jobs. There is something new. It's totally unexpected. I feel like you're not even expecting it, or it's something that you're not used to. And I do see that it will involve a little bit of learning, which I feel like you need as well to stimulate the mind. So that's what I'm saying for you, lovely. So I hope that helps you. Alrighty. So how else are we going here? Jules, are you still on here? Should we do a little bit more? Because it's my birthday. I'm feeling generous. Are you okay to do that? So what are you saying there, Gresh? So Charmaine, am I making the right decision, please, moving from Sydney to Hervey Bay? Okay, what does your gut tell you? See, I'm all about empowering your emotions. I give you the tools, and I do encourage people to start listening to their own intuition. And see, the thing is also, when people ask me, have I made the right decision? It's a bit too late if you've already made the decision. It's and I always say to people, we always make the right choices because these are experiences that we have chosen to have during our lifetime as well. It's all about learning. It's all about growing. Okay. Now, Hervey Bay, I do see you definitely needed the sea change. Hervey Bay, I'm assuming, is on the sea up north, but I'm not very good with my geography up in Queensland. Isn't that right, Tammy? I just thought you were in far north Queensland. But I do see that there will be a slower pace of life. I do feel like there will be a little bit of adjustment here or uncertainty, but it's only because of the adjustment that's going on. I am picking up 6 months. So have you moved up there yet and you've got that adjustment period going now? If not, I feel like it'll be an adjustment period of over 6 months for you with that. And I do see you having your fingers in a couple of different pies once you get up there as well. Okay, so I do see a lot more socializing, and I do see a slower pace and a happier person put it that way. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Okay. So thirsty. Do another phone reading. Are you for real? I've literally got over 30 phone numbers here. People have been busy tonight. Alrighty. Who else have we got? Spirit. Highlight a phone number for me, please. Highlight number. Let me go with this one. Let me just hang on. Sorry, guys. This is an Android. I'm so used to working on iPhones. It's sometimes I've got to think. Let's call this person.
Hello.
Oh, good evening. Who am I speaking to, please?
It's Bree.
Bree, hello. This is Linda. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Now, I know that you sent your number to me.
Yes, I did.
And so obviously you would like a reading.
I would love one.
Okay, beautiful. And you do know that you are live?
Yep.
And the world can hear you, and you're okay with that?
Hello, Facebook.
So Bree's just saying hello, Facebook. So everybody say hello to Bree. We're going to give her a reading. So Bree, how can I help you this evening?
Look, anything general that I would like that my team would like me to know, or
what's your question, lovely? I don't like doing generals. What would you like me to concentrate on?
Maybe my relationship.
Okay. All right, they're just showing me that. 6. How long have you been with them for, please, darling?
Yeah, about 6-7 months.
I'm saying 6 with that. 6, and you haven't moved in yet, have you?
No, but he always.
There's a talk. Hang on, don't go feeding me. Yeah, because I'm just going. Yep. 6 months not moving in. They're talking about moving in there. There is an offer that is coming. I can tell you with that. Is he a little bit naughty going out and socialising a little bit too? Or is that you?
Really. He's not really much of a social butterfly.
Or is that you?
He works a lot.
Or is that you?
Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
I'm probably a bit more social than him.
Yeah, because they're just showing me you're social.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like you two are like chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
So
very
and
completely opposite.
it's funny how that works, because it's like opposites attract.
Yeah.
With that, and they're just highlighting you. Yeah, I thought it was him, but it's you. Okay. Yeah. That'll settle down a little bit as well. They're showing me with you, but there's going to be some changes around you. You overthink things a little bit too much with this, and they're just showing me that there's been past trust issues there with that, and I don't see any, like, put it this way, I don't see red flags. Yeah. Okay, so I don't feel like there's anything to worry about, and I just feel like that is the block that's holding you back from moving to the next level with this person, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Now they're showing me here, there seems to be a lot of support with family and friends around you as well.
Yeah, I've got 2 kids, so
yeah,
a lot of family
yeah.
support.
It just showed me a lot of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now they're also saying it's like it's right. It's just right. I'm just hearing the word it's right. It's right. Okay.
Yeah, I would say this is probably the happiest I've
Yeah.
been for many years.
Yeah. The thing is, darling, what I want you just to be aware of also, because when we're on a good thing, it's very easy to self-sabotage as well.
Yeah, you said this to me before when I put a question up.
What's that?
Once when I put a question up in your live, you've said the exact same thing.
Oh, have I really?
Yeah.
It's only because I can see what's happened in the past with you, and I just see that there's still triggers there for you.
Yeah.
And I just want you to be aware of that, because I don't see, as I said, I don't see any red flags with this person.
Yeah.
And
no, it's probably one of the easiest relationships I've had.
Yeah, and you're just waiting for the bomb to hit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing it, lovely. So I do see that there will be some decisions around it, but for the better. And I'm just seeing you overthinking things a bit too much. But they're saying it's right.
Yeah,
it's
we
right.
talk a lot about buying a house.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, I want to highlight April for you as well. I don't feel like you'll buy the house in April, but I feel like there's the moving in or the commitment then in April.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's around about then.
Yeah.
All right. Christmas is also going to be quite significant for you as well this year. I'm just told. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'll leave that there, lovely.
Okay. No worries.
Thank you for watching me. Thank you. Okay. Bye. Bye. All righty. Who else have we got here? Nell, my beautiful friend Nell has just jumped on. Nell, you missed it before. My very first phone reading was Megan. Go figure. I just start, I pick numbers at random and it was Megan in WA. So we all had a chat to Megan. So Nell Canellis, everybody, she runs CTC therapy out at Young. Highly recommended. Highly recommend looking this beautiful lady up. So Flow Healing out at Young. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's still a lot of you still on here. I'm just going to chuck these dates up again because I think I've got new people on here. So they're my dates that I've got coming up this August. I'm in Goulburn on Friday. I think I've got a couple of spots left for readings, for private readings there on Friday. Next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, I will be out at Bathurst doing the Whispers from Spirit show. It's platform, Psychic and Mediumship show with the Divine Channeler, Donna Young and Elizabeth Bratcher. And I will be doing the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo at Bathurst Panthers, doing private readings the following day. And then I keep joking about my Priscilla run that I'm doing out to Broken Hill at the end of August there. So there's a big spiritual festival, the Outback Spiritual Festival at Broken Hill on the 26th and 27th of August. I can't even think of what date what month I'm in at the moment. I will be doing private readings there. I'm also doing main stage one of the evenings as well. So that is doing platform, mediumship platform on one of those evenings, but I will give you more details about that in the next couple of weeks. So also this Friday night, there is a platform going on at the Psychic Hub by these lovely people here. They are 2 doors up from me. Sorry, I'm doing it again, Julie. And I may or may not be there. You'll have to come along to find out. So if you are interested, if you would like more details for that little platform there. Sorry, I can't speak. I'm really tired. Sorry, I've had a very big day today of reading. So if I sound like I'm a bit bleh, I've just been reading. So I'm starting to hit the wall. Details are there. If you go to the Psychic Hub, you will be able to get some more information. And as I said, I may or may not be there. You need to go to find out. Now, who else have we got here? Scott, you've got your outfit ready for the drive. What is it? I think you need to take a photo. I think you need to send it to us so we can put it up here next week so we can all have a look whether we can say yay or nay. Is it red and has it got sequins on it? Okay. You off now, Gayleen. So thanks for coming in this evening. Thank you. So, Brad Grimshaw, how can I book a private reading in Bathurst? Now, I'm not handling the bookings for that. They are being done through the event organizer, which is Living Wellness Events. So if you go onto the Facebook page, Brad Living Wellness Events, and contact Danielle, and the way those expos happen, they only book out the first time slot for the expo. So if the doors open at 10, they'll only book out the 10 o'clock slot. The rest of the time slots are on a first come, first serve. So you literally need to be there on opening to get a reading or to book in, because it's not just me, but it's all the other readers there. They tend to get booked out in the first hour of those doors being open. I know that the pre-bookings haven't, I mean, I may be wrong, but I don't think that the pre-bookings have opened for Bathurst yet. But if you go to the Living Wellness Events page, ask them if they're open. If not, just keep an eye out for that page, and then you can book yourself in from there. Okay. Failing that, I do offer Zoom readings so I can do a reading for you via Zoom. Okay. Charmaine, I don't do health, darling. It's going across the bottom of the screen here. I can't answer health or medical on live feeds. Okay. Dakota, have we got a baby coming into the family? I just saw your name and they just showed me baby, child. It may not be yours, but there may be an announcement coming up or somewhere, either in your family or circle. Okay. Trina, is my overseas trip going to be a trip of my life? Okay. Do you know what? The funny thing, this is, again, spirits, they can be quite humorous too. And you know what I'm seeing? I'm actually seeing Shirley Valentine. Do you remember that movie where it's like it was the big trip to go on with Shirley Valentine, and it's a place that she'd never thought that she would ever go to. I mean, forget everything else that's going on in that movie. I just felt like this was somewhere she never ever thought in her wildest dreams she would ever get to. And I feel like that this is the same thing with you as well. And I'm going to say it's going to light a fire under you. Now, you're going with others as well. Okay. If it's one person, I feel like there's three of you, or there's 1 plus 2, if that makes sense. And it's going to ignite a fire under you. And then you'll come back and you'll have this newfound passion, and you will be planning your next trip, I feel like, before you even get back from this one, if that makes sense. Okay, you're going with your man. I feel like there's somebody else here as well, whether you meet somebody over there or there's something. I feel like I need to talk about another person as well. Nothing nasty. It's nothing to be concerned about. I just feel like it's all a good thing. Okay, so you'll be coming back and organising more, lovely. I can tell you that now, for sure. Did you guys win some money too? Did you have a little bit of a windfall? I feel like I'm just seeing extra money coming in. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Alrighty. Right, so I might actually wrap it up there. It is 20 past. I have gone 20 minutes over. I'm sorry, and as I said, I was starting to hit a so Dakota. Yep, that's me. I'm due in January. So what was your question? What can I see for the relationship? So you were testing me, were you? Don't ever try to test me. It's you knew what was coming with your relationship. You just wanted me to say it. Is that right? So it's spirit never lets me down, lovely. So congratulations. So you are due in January. So how many months does that make you? What, you've only just gone 2 months, is that right? 2, 3, what are you, 3 months? Okay. Yeah. Well, you're asking me, your question was, what do I see with the relationship? And that's what they showed. They said baby. Okay. So I hope that helps you. 4 months. Congratulations. Yeah. It's all good. Okay, as I said, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I've been reading all day today. Tuesdays are always my busy day, and I have gone 20 minutes over here. I have hit a brick wall, and I just feel like I can't do you all justice if I keep doing readings because I'm starting to go blah, 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 blah now. But I will be back next Tuesday. As you know, I'm here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world, it's 8 p.m. Sydney time to make it easy if you need to look it up. And I've got some availabilities for readings next week. I've got 2 spots left for this week for Port Kembla or Zoom, and 2, I think, for Goulburn on Friday. I've got a handful left for next week, and then I will be in the Outback. So anybody who is in the Outback, or I should say Broken Hill, and you are wanting to have a reading with me, contact me and we can work out some times. I just don't know what's happening with the schedule out there yet. I just need to sit down and work that out and work out logistics pretty much, because it's all up in the air at the moment. So thanks everybody. Thank you for joining me. If I haven't read you this evening, again, it's nothing personal. I just get drawn to who I need to read. But I will be back next Tuesday, and I will be doing phone readings again next week. So thank you everybody. Stay safe. 88 Lions Gate. Look it up on Google.